I got you, people. So as I was saying about trusting the government, the federal government and his agencies, none can be trusted. Because you know what happened in Kentucky, right? A judge got shot multiple times, but one of their own. Yes, one of their own. A trooper. A trooper, you apparently went to the justice chamber and they had some altercations. And from there on, I guess the judge and the state trooper, whoever he was, shot the judge multiple times. Now, how that this happens, you know, when the judge is protected by his own security and he has, I'm sure he's got his own private weapon to protect himself, right? Some kind of license that he carries for protection. The thing is that this particular trooper was already supposedly disciplined or reprimanded for violating prisoners' rights or information, things like that. Thing is that he was harassing and asking sexual favors from the prisoners that he was had in custody. So I guess he was warned about the allegations that came out on him about having interaction with his people in custody. He was accused, or was being accused, or allegedly people accusing him of having sexual activity with his prisoners or people that he has in custody. So I guess he wanted a document signed, and he was in the chambers of the judge and they had a discussion, and looks like the discussion didn't go well. The trooper got upset and shot the judge multiple times. Now, why would a judge have somebody in his chambers? You know, those things are like privately things that nobody goes there unless the judge secretary or somebody higher, like the mayor or the governor, right? But no, it was just a regular trooper. It could have been anybody going out, coming into his office and having conversations with him. So I guess he knew this trooper personally, because if I was a judge, I wouldn't accept anybody, I don't care where he comes from, a trooper, a police, anybody to come into my chambers armed with a firearm into my chambers and have a discussion like that we wouldn't agree, and he's going to escalate that this individual took out his weapon and shot the judge. So I guess they've got to do a lot of probing. What was the cause of the trooper shooting this judge? That's why I say, people, the corruption is from the top. That's why corruption keeps on going, and certain crimes don't get unpunished. Just like this trooper already did a crime, right? The serious crime, shooting the judge. Doesn't matter. Every crime is serious. But the thing is that the government is not really checking these crimes, right? They're not serious on people that do crime and really holding them accountable of crimes they commit, right? Every time these people do crimes, they want to be forgiven or pardoned and things like that, right? They don't stick to the law that if you make a crime, you got to do the time. No, everybody wants to escape from doing the crime. That's the problem. That's why I say, for myself, I don't trust any government official of any kind in any office, because you got to be extremely careful what the government says and do, because the government might take your complaint or your grievances, but that doesn't mean it's going to be taken care of and look after. And, you know, they're going to contact the person and investigate and hold them accountable. That's why certain things happen. So I'm sure that the judge personally knew this trooper to let him inside the chambers, and him being shot by his own trooper deputy, a servant of the law, that he should have known not to get aggravated, don't get his feelings in the way that he could cause harmful death to somebody else. And that's what happens. So that's why I always say, do not trust the government. People, you're on your own. Things are going so bad that people are having psychological damage to the way they think these days. You know, everybody's on panic mode. You don't know who to trust anymore in this country. Things are going bad. And with that, I let you go and you think about that.